What part you stay in?
I was at Las Croabas, the northeast corner.
Do you have any photos? You didn't social media vlog like Garrett
I
did.
lost my phone in the ocean halfway through, so I lost most.
Why would you bring it into the ocean?
Yeah.
It was in a case and it was doing fine, and I didn't lose it to waterloggedness. I was snorkeling and I left it floating on the surface. You could see me going under, and then the currents were stronger than I thought. I came up one.
You mean it was in like
It
a
was in a
waterproof case
floating
and you
case.
floated it above you?
It's in a floating. I use it on my kayak all the time. The floating waterproof case, so I leave it pointing down and dive under it. And then one of the times I came up, nowhere
So
to
it's
be
on
found.
top of the ocean somewhere.
Yeah.
You're like, this is a great idea. You didn't lose your sunglasses in the ocean, but you lost your phone because you just floated it above you. Yeah. Ew, that. I don't know how you thought that would work.
I've
Currents and all.
done it many times before, and I was conscious. I wasn't under the water for more than 8 seconds. I guess the currents were stronger than I thought, and it was nowhere to be found.
Your phone got caught in a riptide.
Was it still recording when it floated
Yes.
away?
It's still recording
Is there
to
a
this
way
day.
it might have put that video on the phone?
I wish.
And, like, you
I
can
don't
get
have
it
the
through
cloud, or else maybe
you can
that
see
would
where
be
your phone floated to.
I did find my iPhone. It was it's still floating out there. I went to look for it the next morning because I was the last person at the beach that night, and I was the first person there in the morning. And it's somewhere out in the Caribbean Sea. It's floating though.
You left it floating at night in the sea?
No, this was like at 5 o'clock. It was fine.
All right.
And
it's
but no,
just
it was
fine.
out there. I was the last person at the beach before they shut it down, and I was
No one to tell you don't float your
in the
phone
morning,
in the
hoping it
ocean?
would have washed up or maybe be floating in the little bay there. It was a little coral reef bay, beautiful little beach.
You are an
You might see it
intelligent
when you're
man.
kayaking. Next time you're kayaking out there, you might.
Yeah.
It might. That would be fucking.
Who knows? Like it was literally Wilson from Castaway. I came up and it was nowhere.
Phone!
I literally
I love your phone!
exactly that
You need
scene.
a little flag on it or something.
It had a bright green lanyard on it. It was I just fucking.
And I love that you then went back the next day to be like, maybe phone washed
phones are
up.
fucking $1,000 now. It's not like the old days.
It's an ocean. It's gone. It doesn't wash up like a body. You are an intelligent man, but that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my
It
life.
could have, if the wind changed or something, it could have possibly washed up like on the reef overnight. That's what I was praying for.
I just like to imagine you in like white clothing, just standing there with the wind blowing in your hair, like
linen, a big
maybe
like
my-
linen
I was
pants.
wearing linen.
Yes, linen. Yes, like in some linen and just like looking for your long lost phone.
That's literally what it was. I wear linen. I only wear linen in the Caribbean.
You're silly. You're
And I even talked to these young ladies who I think were not happy with me. I said, Senoras, hablas inglés. And they were three. They were probably in their early 20s, if that. And I think they thought I was clearly just an American guy hitting on them.
You
And I was-
weren't.
So then I asked them if I could use Find My iPhone on their phone. Because this was like as soon as and they were like, no.
They said absolutely not.
El
Get away.
Novo.